Hello everyone, this is FIDE Master Victor Neustroyev, and thank you for coming to our next webinar plan. However, it happens more often than you can imagine. Okay, so please let me know whether the sound and the video quality is good. And if everything is okay, then I would like to know which country you are from and what's your current rating, either FIDE rating or chess.com ELO. Okay, so looks like everything is working. We have Rushikesh, who is 1400 FIDE. Todd is almost 1800 USCF. Okay, who else is going to join us today? Okay, Brian. Radix from Poland. Okay, Radix is 2050, which is really good. Okay, so well, anyway, you can watch the recording of this event if you skip or you just want to watch it once again, because I'm sure that the information I'm going to provide you today is very helpful for those who want to improve their ability to play the endgame. To enter, and then I'll, well, chess, and moreover, in, well, this time, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. Okay, fine. Yeah, it's a pity. It looks like some problems with my internet connection, but it was really good. Okay, anyway, I think we should start. And the first thing I want to ask you is, well, what do we typically need to do in the end games? When the game passes to the end game, what should we do? Should we attack the king? Is it the main plan? Or what? Because when I was starting teaching kids of 5, 6, and 7 years old, and they were doing well with their attack in the middle game, they also continued their attack in the end game, and it actually didn't make any sense. So can you imagine where such a checkmate can be delivered? And of course, if only your opponent realizes that you're going to deliver a checkmate, at least one move can stop all this attack. So usually attacking with fewer pieces, especially which we usually what I'm talking about, what is this something else? So king activity, yes. So we centralize the king, especially if we play on both flanks when pawns. Okay, in this position, in this position, well, actually, I think it's a wrong position. No, this is not what I wanted you to show. So I prepared these three positions for you. This is the first one. So here is the end game. And of course, yes, in this position with bishops and pawns, it doesn't make sense to attack at all. And what should we do in the end game? So in the end game, we are trying to activate our pieces, including the king's centralization. Then we are looking of how to create a passed pawn that we can promote. We promote either to just get the queen on the board, or at least to tie enemy pieces down to that pawn, and for example switch on the other side and attack another weakness. So when we play the endgame, it's mainly about pieces activity, pawn weaknesses, and pawn promotion. Let's take a look at the first game. So why does it make sense to initiate the attack on the king? Well, because of the same reasons. We do initiate the attack on the enemy king in case if we want to first deliver a checkmate. Sometimes the king can be in the mating net, and well, when we see the king is compromised, it makes sense to attack in order to deliver a checkmate. Sometimes we attack just to get our pieces activated. We check the king, we create threats, and at the same time activate our pieces. And well, we do not assume that we obligatory succeed with a checkmate. We assume that at a certain moment our opponent finds how to defend his king, but our pieces activity will provide us with the edge. For example, we may attack the pawns located on the other flank, or maybe trap some of the enemy pieces. So two reasons: one, to create a mating net and try to checkmate; second, activate our pieces by doing checks and threats; and the third is to provoke your opponent to create weaknesses and ideas. Our opponent sometimes has to move the pawns the way that he doesn't like, and that weakens his position, especially his pawns, and this is what we can take advantage of. Well, the best way to attack is to attack with several pieces coordinated. So, for example, the rook can be coordinated with a knight, it's really powerful, or rook with a bishop, which is also okay, and the knight, the pawn, and the rook is also very strong pieces into the attack and the enemy king. So in the end game, we use our king as an ordinary piece. And well, some people, some chess players did the analysis regarding it, and they concluded that the king's power is equal to the rook. So we can say that the king is 5 pawns. Okay, so by looking at this position, that's actually the gameplay between Garry Kasparov and Tigran Petrosyan. We can say that if we just remove all the pieces, it's just a draw. Maybe actually black is winning because of no, it's still a draw, because the distant pass pawn is very close to the center and to the white king. So here, if black activates his pieces, it is a draw. But Garry Kasparov tries to stop it. So the knight should go there and then there. That's why the first move he plays is this. Petrosyan reacts with h6. But if not h6, but let's say knight b6 with the idea of doing knight c4, then this is a very dangerous check. The king cannot go there because of a discovery check. The king has to go there, but then there will be some ideas with the back rank. So we activate our rook c7. Then let's say if they do knight c4, we can just continue with this move. And I'm not sure if they listed